Okay, everybody grab a cup of tea and we'll do a 2024 wrap up. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Saemi Jung. I am a former financial journalist turned media and communication scholar, currently doing my PhD here in Vancouver, Canada. And today we're doing a quick 2024 wrap up and a few things that I've learned along my PhD journey. So let's get started. So every year I print off a blank calendar like this. So let me go back to the beginning of this year. 2024, the biggest highlight was that I was invited to go to the CES in Las Vegas, and I was representing Kia's new electric vehicle brand. By far, it was actually one of the most difficult and challenging works that I've ever done in my broadcasting career. All in all, it was a beautiful experience, and I've got really great feedback from people. And actually, because of that experience, I was invited to another Kia event the month after, but then because I had COVID, I wasn't able to go. So I guess that speaks a lot about how I performed there. So I was very thankful for that experience. February 2024, I had to go to Portugal really quickly. And then March, I came back. I did a moderation for the Dallas Smythe Lecture, which is the key lecture series that our school provides. So it was a huge honor to be moderate a talk given by Harvard University professor Dr. Yawen Lei. And then in April, I had my paper submitted to the International Journal of Communication. May was the month where I started really prepping for my comprehensive exam for my PhD. And then I was very busy working on different projects, and again, just study all throughout the month. And then in August, I finally had my comms exam. And then shortly after that, I went over to Austria to attend the conference to present my work, how emerging technologies like artificial intelligence goes into the public education setting. And then in September, I started a new project around COVID-19 vaccine regarding mis and disinformation and how certain communities form trust online. October, again, I've been very busy going to Ottawa, teaching at the Peum Institute and Society, which is this online community that I've been helping out with candidates who have interviews and higher education applications, and we actually heard very good results, and I was very happy with that. December, I had to go to Ottawa again to present the work that our lab has been doing. And then in December, finally, I submitted my thesis proposal to all my committee members, and also I finished the big paper that I've been working on with my advisor on key punch operation. So I'm actually really proud of myself for really making the milestone of entering my third year of PhD, and I'm so excited to start my fieldwork finally next year. So it's been a really long process, and I will certainly talk more about it, how my research will pan out. But from passing the comms exam to finally planning the fieldwork and thesis proposal, and then going through the ethics approval from the university has been a really challenging because I'm going to be working with minors. I'll speak more about those. But anyways, so that was my wrap up of 2024. In 2025, what I would really love to do is that I want to document all of my journey more regularly, either on YouTube and on my blog. And I really think that the era that we're entering right now, the artificial intelligence and all the technologies is really sweeping through all across the industries and every aspect of our life. I think it really is the time that we need to think about how we can require those skills that make us irreplaceable. And that's the kind of strategy that I'm also going for. And also it's the era that 자기만의 일을 해야 되는 시대가 되는 것 같아요. Now here are 6 things I've learned throughout third year of my PhD. Number 1, finding myself again. So stop comparing yourself with others, because academia is really an environment where I still to this day suffer from imposter syndrome, and I really feel like I don't know anything, even though I know I do. It's just a kind of feeling that you will never be able to really get over with. For instance, like this year I've done 4 national and international conference presentations, and I've applied for an external scholarship where I had to put together a very meticulously put together application package, highlighting my leadership, highlighting my other contributions to society. And that's been a process where I really needed to think about what I can give to society, what I can contribute to society, not only as a researcher but as a person. So that has been a very fulfilling experience. But again, throughout the process, what I'm learning is that you always have to work hard to find yourself in whatever circumstances you may be in, and know yourself. Know what you really want, and try to be really clear about what you want and how you want to get there. Number 2, branding. Now, I think branding is now so important. Make sure your name and your work is visible, and when the opportunity arose, hopefully there will be some name recognition, right? And for me as well, like doing this YouTube and blogging, a lot of my documentation work, I'm recognized for the work that I've been creating. And as a non-traditional and mature student who basically left her fabulous job and to pursue this narrow path, and it is really important to try to find out what works for you and what you want to get out of each stage of your career, and you want to be seen to be doing. So I think it's imperative that now you have to think about yourself and your work as a brand. Number 3, control your anxiety. Manage your time well. So in order to reach your dream, you don't need more time. You actually need to manage your time better. So imagine how many of you actually wake up in the morning and the first thing that you do is open up your phone and checking out your social media, emails, and whatnot. According to a recent survey, up to 80% of online users, smartphone users, do this. And this is one of the most destructive things that you can do to your brain and your body in the morning. It not only gives you a lot of stress, it downgrades your brain, and it eats up your most valuable resource, which is your time. So make it your lifestyle that the first thing that you do after you wake up in the morning is that you drink a cup of water, which will hydrate your body. 2, read a Bible verse or a good book or good journaling. Spend at least 10 to 20 minutes just going through your mind and taking care of your body. Mind, body, and heart, they're all connected. So it's really important that you take care of yourself that way, and then not let external things control you. Number 4, create before consuming. Now, this goes hand in hand with what I just talked about. This is not only the lesson that I learned, but also my 2025 goal as well. I want to create first, then consuming YouTube videos or news articles or things that I see on the smartphones, because it's so easy to get distracted like that. And you want to block your time, schedule your priorities, and plan the next day by the end of your day. That really helps you get rid of your self-sabotaging habits. And number 5, when in doubt, always go back and reflect. I think it's so easy to doubt yourself, doubt your potential. And I also go through this many times, even throughout the day. And I think this will speak to many people who are on the PhD journey or any other very niche professional journey, that there will be ups and downs, and mostly I think there will be more downs than ups. When in doubt, read other people's work that discusses the values that you hold. For me, it's examining education, technology, and policy. And at the intersection of these things, what can I do to provide a better education for the next generation? That's what I am passionate about, and that's what I want to do with my research. So I read other people's work and try to look for inspiration. and try to celebrate small and big achievements. And just sit down and reflect your month. Go through your monthly calendar, diaries, what were your smallest achievements, what intentions did you have, just write those down. Oftentimes we are more anxious when we can't articulate the thoughts and emotions that go throughout in our mind. Number 6, get familiar with new technologies. So of course this is my research area, so I can only be interested in this subject, but the kind of shift that we are seeing in the world right now with the emerging technologies, like especially the artificial intelligence, we are experiencing the biggest shift since the birth of electricity. And what we want is that we want a kind of society where AI is going to work for you and you are going to put it to work. So this is also one of the things that I would like to challenge myself next year, trying to gain new skills that the world requires, the world wants, but not only simply getting the skills, but have the critical eye to assess, okay, so what are the kind of impacts that I should be aware of as I'm using those and as I'm going to utilize those in my teaching as well, teaching and research as well. So as I'm ending this video, I really hope that you are excited about starting the new year of 2025. It's crazy that from 2020, like pandemic and everything, we went through such a difficult time altogether. Yeah, I mean, just 4 years ago, I was in London. Before then, I was in Korea working full-time as a financial news anchor. And now I am in Canada, PhD candidate right now, and I'll be starting my fieldwork next year. It's crazy. What I really hope to share with you, I want to have a good heart, a joyful heart, as I walk along this journey and document every process to share with you that life is hard, but when you have set your heart on something, you can do it. And yeah, let's have that positive spirit, and I wish you all a wonderful and happy new year of 2025.